Hello, beautiful Zanele. Listen, this September, in honor of Deaf Awareness Month, we are so thrilled to have the fantastic team from I Love Coffee Group joining us this morning. Not only will they be brewing up some delicious coffee and breakfast croissants, but they'll also be teaching us how to sign our coffee and breakfast orders. Now, it's a perfect opportunity to learn more about this vibrant group and what they're passionate about. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Sisipo, Leon, as well as Gary, and we got to get straight into it. Lesejo, of course, is also here to help us sign and be the barrier in between. And I'd really love to know from you, Sisipo, a little bit more about deaf culture. I'm part of hearing culture, so tell me more about your side of the world and your perspective on things.
Okay, deaf culture and hearing culture are quite different. Deaf people, they focus on their eyes. They take everything in with their eyes. So everything is about being visual and stimulating the eyes. This means that we need our eyes to see the communication. It's important that lighting is very good. Lights are so important to us. If it's dark, we can't communicate. We are unable to sign to each other.
Well, it's good that we've got all the lights in studio today, so we're able to do this thing.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I'm so happy.
Because I do want to learn how to sign for my coffee order. Now, I usually go for a flat white. Can you show me how to sign for that?
So you put your hand out like that. Just copy me. Put your hand out, and then the other one on top, and you make a flat. And then you add that. That means white.
Okay.
So it's flat. White. Perfect. Well done, Clarissa.
Thank you so much. Can I please have a flat white? Thank you so much, Sisipo. I love that. Flat white. Now, you know a thing or two as well. Gary, I do want to talk about I Love Coffee Group in particular, right? And thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me more about this meeting point where deaf culture lives alive and well, and how the hearing community and the deaf community can find that synergy between them.
Well, that's exactly our message. We've been around for 8 years.
Wow.
We started when we learned that deaf people really struggle to find jobs.
Okay.
And when I started, I didn't know anything about sign language. I learned it. And that's the joy of coming to our shop. You see deafness all around you. You see hearing and deaf people working together. We all learned sign language, and we've learned to work together, and that's really the model that we'd like to see in the rest of South Africa.
I think so. We want an inclusive society. I mean, I think for the longest time, the meeting point hasn't been there, and so perhaps the deaf community has felt ostracized. But let's have a place where we can communicate together with really good lights in a way that works for everyone. And great coffee. I can't wait for my flat white. Very excited for that. Maybe I can come to you, Leon, and talk a little bit more about the journey of having and finding a job at I Love Coffee.
Well, I'm deaf, and I can tell you it's not easy for deaf people to find jobs. It's so difficult. Many hearing people look at us and they think that as deaf people, we cannot do anything. They ostracize us and we are alone. We cannot penetrate that hearing world. So it's so difficult to find a job. I must say, when I came to I Love Coffee, that's the first place where I met deaf hearing people wanting to support deaf people, and I felt like I finally belonged somewhere.
Yes, and what a home to feel good in. Tell me more about what you do at I Love Coffee. Are you a barista? Do you make the croissants and the breakfast?
I am a chef. I do the breakfasts. I make sure that the clients have delicious food to eat.
Yes, I am here for it. Well, it looks like my coffee order is ready. Thank you, Sisipo. This looks absolutely divine. My flat white. How do I say thank you?
Just put your hand out like that on your chin and out.
Oh, thank
chin
you,
and
Sisipo.
out. Thank you. But please don't be confused with pulling it down, because then that would mean please. Please, you pull away and then you close your palm.
So thank you.
You
and
keep your palm open.
Okay, thank you so much.
And also facial expressions are important. You know, you can't just say, oh, thank you. That looks sarcastic. It's like, oh, don't you like me? So you need to show appreciation on your face. Thank you.
The biggest smile. We say thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, well done.
I love it. Leon, what do we have here for breakfast that you're going to make?
I am going to make you a croissant with eggs and salmon.
Delicious. That's my favorite
combo. Are you
combo.
excited to see, by the way?
I'm so excited. I'm going to say, how do you say yes, please? I know this is please now.
Like
yes,
that, you're nodding your hand like it's your head. Yes.
Thank you. Oh, I love a croissant. So delicious.
So I'm going to teach you the sign for that. Croissant, it's like that. You put it together and pull it out. There you go.
That.
You see, it's the shape of it. Yes.
Okay. Croissant and a flat white.
Yes, go. Look at you. Let's do white.
White.
Yes.
Okay, a flat white. I got it.
I'm so happy by the time I leave here.
No, we're going to be fluent.
Yeah,
fluent in sign language. Scrambled eggs. How do you sign for that?
So, let's ask Sisipo. There we go. So your egg, it's like you're cracking it.
With egg.
There we go. Perfecto.
I love that.
While he's cooking, maybe Sisipo can show us a few of the signs, right?
Yes, please.
And
salmon?
Salmon. How? So like that, from there, and then out.
Okay, so it was the croissant, the scrambled eggs.
And then...
You
can come all
This is my favorite one, I think. I love that.
Oh, look at that already.
Looks fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, we've got so many. What is this?
Those are fried capers.
Listen, I'm not the chef. Let me teach you something, Teresa. So if a deaf person is not looking at you and you're trying to get their attention, like right now, you want to ask him what that is, you're going to gently go, tap him on the shoulder, and then he's going to turn
towards you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you just tap him, and now you've spelled it, Gary. You tapped him for us, but thank you. So
and
that's
how do I
you
ask,
get.
what is this?
So, what's this? C-A-S-P-E-R, Casper. It's called Casper.
Capers.
Okay? No S. Sorry.
Capers.
Caper.
Yeah.
C-A-P. There's no S. C-A-P-E-R. Perfect.
Nice.
You know, there's another
delicious.
interesting thing about what just happened. So sometimes words in English or spoken language, they don't have signs yet. And that's when we rely on spelling.
Okay.
So like that caper, there's no sign for it, so he had to spell it for us.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
How does that come about that the vocabulary increases?
Yes, so think about when there was COVID, right? There was no word for COVID before. So what happens is the deaf community, someone will come up with a sign and they will discuss it within the community. And if they all agree, then the sign then gets adopted.
Becomes established.
So they look at what it looks like. For example, COVID looked like that because it came and ended the world, and it was accepted and it spread throughout.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we are getting educated today. One more time, Gary, if you could just tell us where to find you guys, I Love Coffee Group on the ground.
Absolutely. 103 Garfield Road in Claremont, so we're very near Kenilworth Centre.
Absolutely great. And all that info, of course, will be available across our socials. To find out more about I Love Coffee Group, do visit their website too. It's ilovecoffeegroup.co.za. And we'll be back after this. Remind me again.
Yes.
After the break. Okay, after the break. We'll see you there.
Well done.